The work of an emergency response team like the Ghana National Fire Service, whose main task is to protect lives and properties from fire, requires a lot of strength and resilience. It is generally seen as a male-dominated area. But here at the Wager Fire Station, two women are playing lead roles in the quest to protect lives and properties. For firewoman Rita Bavoakoto, who is among two females in the service driving the fire tender vehicle with the others stationed at the northern part of the country, her task is to carry her colleagues to the firefighting scene on time when the emergency calls come. According to her, although her area of specification as a female driver of the heavy-duty tender vehicle is a male-dominated area, she is motivated and gathers the courage to do so and on time. According to her, she aspired to become a female pilot but failed at that as a result of financial challenges and hopes to move from here to become a transport director in the near future. Before joining the service, Rita worked as a tanker driver with an oil company and subsequently moved to become a bus conductor with the Metro Mass Transit. She later moved up the ladder to become a driver with the Metro Mass Transit, driving long distances to the northern and Ashanti regions. Rita shares her success story with Citi News.
I wanted to be a pilot, but I couldn't make it. So I was in Metro Mass as a conductor. Opportunity came as a female driver, so I joined. Later on, I moved from Metro to this fuel tanker called Lady Bell Logistics. And then I came to fire service as a female driver. There are this misconception that only male can drive big cars.
Okay, so in Metro Mass, what were your routes? Where were you driving towards?
I drove from Accra to Kumasi or Wa or Sunyane, and sometime intercity from Accra to Kaswa, Accra to La Paz, Accra to Amasaman.
Okay, so being the Metro Mass driver and you're driving long journey, at night you'll be still driving?
Yes.
Were you not afraid?
No, I was not afraid.
Apart from Rita, her senior colleague, ADO2 Beatrice Jara, also heads the team to douse fire on the scene. For the likes of Beatrice, there are only two in the service at the forefront of dousing fire.
You have to have confidence in you to approach. But if you are very afraid of something, you cannot. You move. If you don't move, the crew will not follow you. They are juniors. Okay. So you have to set a very good example for them to follow you. But when you reach there and size it, I say, Charlie, you can make it. You go this way, come this way, two of you make you follow me. Then you are moving. Do you get it? Okay. Yes. So it's encouragement. Okay. It's not easy fighting with a man, a woman. You get it. But I always thank God that no matter what, at the end of the day, we achieve something better. Okay. No matter how the fire is, we bring it down, we extinguish.
By her position, Beatrice assesses an emergency situation and provides the attacking strategy to fighting fires, and that makes her unique. She says she is motivated by passion, and that has kept her going. But according to these women, their successes did not come without challenges. They hope their story will motivate other young women to venture into male-dominated areas.
How are you going to work with the men under you? It's a big thing. You have to prove yourself to them that no matter what, you can work shoulder to shoulder with them. I can remember one time we saw an explosion at Malam Market. She was then the driver. He said, "Mother, I said, relax, there's nothing. Move. Go the way you want to. Move the tender. Let's go. There's nothing going to happen. You have to encourage each other. Hold us up. Listen, you will make it, no matter what. Charlie, let's go. Let's move. You are going. At the end of the day, we achieve something about it." Sometimes there are obstacles in the road, but I try to be a defensive driver to take my men into the fire scene because we are called to save lives and property. As far as I'm a woman, my monthly, there are some challenges women go through, but I try as much as possible to come on duty because I'm called to save lives and property, and it's my duty to drive. So I do what I can to drive my men to fire scene.
Here are some colleagues from the Weja Fire Station speaking to Citi News about how the involvement of these women helped them deliver on their mandate.
The driving aspect in fire service is being dominated by men. But trust me, Rita is one of the best drivers we've had in fire service. Her attitude towards work is excellent. The experience is there. She's not afraid. He has the confidence, courage to move the tender as soon as or anytime duty calls.
She is very dedicated to work. She's very hardworking. She has a very mutual cordial relationship with us. Whenever she has any difficulty in terms of proceeding fire ground, he draws our attention to it. And I, as one of the operational officers, also assist her with all the necessary support. It's not easy to be a driver. Driving such an appliance, fire tender, is not easy.
She happens to be driving an emergency vehicle that anytime a call comes, you know life and then property are at stake. So sometimes, you know, women are very passionate and then emotional. So we would have to give her a lot of emotional support and then all that encouragement because she's doing a man's job. Honestly, I drive, but I can't drive this. So to see a woman doing something like that, I'll just have to motivate her.
Rita Bafuakuto and another colleague up there in the north are the only two female fire drivers in the Ghana National Fire Service. And Rita hopes her story will touch many to also venture into this profession. Carvis Tete, Citi News, Weja.